Hi everyone. A very good afternoon to everyone, and thank you for coming for my sessions, and thank you for being part of the Token 2049. Very appreciate and very honored to see everyone here. So, Tokenized Exchange, we started back in late 2017 as a cryptocurrency exchange. I know the Tokenized, the name sounds like security asset exchange, but in fact, we are actually a cryptocurrency exchange that focus to on-off fiat on-off ramp from Sing dollars to crypto and crypto to Sing dollars. And from there, we actually enter to the Malaysia market and be one of the 3 licensed exchange back then to facilitate cryptocurrency exchange. And then we start to expand to different part of the Southeast Asia. And now we are looking the whole Asia, right? And I just want to take maybe a 5 seconds for a silence moment, because when we started, I think back in 1819, we are the only 1/3 that still survive, right? And for the past 2 years, it's a great year for our industry, but I think there's another half of our peers has been unfortunately unable to tide through the markets, right? So just allow me to maybe keep quiet for 5 seconds. Yeah. So maybe slight introduction of myself. I'm the founder of Tokenized Exchange. From the start, I play a lot of roles from customer support, CTO, CEOs, business development, products developments, and etc. But for the next 2 years, I think I will just be focusing only one thing, is to how to bring my company to a hackathon status. So this is my aspiration. I invited you all to witness our growth for the next 2 years. And today, my presentations, I just want to focus on 3 things. The first thing is everyone asking me, why cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, the price falls so much? So I'm going to answer that. The second, what is the problem of our industry today, right? And the third one, who is tokenized and how can we solve the problems, right? So let us take a step back and talk about macro economy, right? This year is a crazy year. We witnessed at least more than 2% interest rate hike from US, right? And what does that translate? That translates that actually the money has become more expensive. And this caused a lot of money pulled out from the market. And unfortunately, crypto like Bitcoins and Ethereum and so on, very affected and the price dropped, right? So I'm going to skip a lot of data here, but let me just make it simple. For the few days ago, the interest rate high, everyone talking about 100 basis points, which is 1%. And eventually 0.7% has been hiked. So we are looking at 2.75% interest rate from the US side, which means that the money is getting more and more expensive, US dollar is getting more and more strong, and Bitcoin is under pressure right now, right? And as you can see, if you take a step back on the cryptocurrency adoption, even though the price has been fallen back to lower than the highest in 2017, we are still seeing almost 60% growth of cryptocurrency adoptions, right? That's never slowed down, right? And if you see, one of the few top countries are all in Southeast Asia, and Singapore is the leading in the chart, right? And this is why we are in Singapore, right? We are not in Bahamas or we are not in any part of the countries, but we are in Singapore and we are in Malaysia, right? And we will start from here and we will start to travel around Asia and show our presence here. So what is the problem right now in our industry? Lack of regulations, right? Lack of regulations players, lack of a unified access to the system, lack of real world cash utility. Today, Bitcoin is not producing any cash flow. Ethereum is not producing any cash flow. Any other cryptocurrency that you see, except exchange coins, are producing cash flow. Because literally all the exchange coin utility coming from trading discount. And we are running business. That's why we're generating cash flow. And the last one, ESG narrative. Right, for the last 12 months, for the last 18 months, ESG is always a narrative that even caused Elon Musk stop accepting Bitcoin as a payment. Right, and how can we solve it? So let me just quickly go to our, Tokenize, right? When it comes to regulations, as one of the regulations player in Malaysia and hopefully soon in Singapore, we want to solve the KYC issue, right? Because today, if you go here and there, everywhere you have to KYC again. And just bear with me for the jargon of the soulbound token and soulbound. With these innovations, we can finally have one access to all KYC, right? And you see a slide, basically, if you KYC with Tokenize, you can actually access to other regulated platform without need to KYC again, right? And we are also very committed in ESG. From today onward, or maybe from next year onward, you will see that aside you see a buy and sell button in Tokenize, you will see a green button, right? This green button is more towards buy and sell crypto. You also will contribute to part of the ESG. You will contribute to the carbon credit. You will contribute to save the environment, right? And this will be started with Tokenize, right? And for our exchange tokens, I think you can see that, aside from last time trading discount, we are bringing more products where I will going to cover in a later slide, right? So, sorry, let me just go back for a while. It's too fast. Okay. So, Tokenize are bringing more solutions. We all understand that for Singapore governments and regulators are not very happy with our similar business to target on the retail audience, right? So we are now bringing our solution and cater to everyone, including institutional and higher level individuals. Start with Tokenized Prime. These solutions, we are able to cater for block tradings, trade in terms of millions, even 10 millions or 100 millions, and everything in a single clicks. We digitalize all the concept call over the counter, right? And this is one of the solutions that we are bringing, and we are launching this Saturday, right? 1st of October. We are also providing a solution called Tokenized Loan. This Tokenized Loan made a lot of sense at the bear market. Because if you take a step back and think, now Bitcoin is looking buried at 20,000, are you going to sell it? No, right? You are going to maybe collateralize it and get some cash flow. Even the interest rate may be as high as 10%. Because when the market moves, it can easily move more than 20% or even 50%. So this is the next products that we are going to launch into our community, right? And also, we are also creating a creator platform, NFT platform for our audience, right? Today, if you see OpenSea, they are doing a very, very good job. But the problem is that the OpenSea has too many noise. How do you know which NFT are you going to buy, right? There are too many noise in the platform, and you don't know which one to choose. But for Tokenize, we created an NFT platform. Only we will filter through all the projects, and only the creditable one we will be able to list on our platform. And we have 3 ethos. The first ethos is that the NFT has to back by tangible asset. The second is that it has to have utility. You need to create access or membership. And the third one, you need to bring experiences. With only one of these 3 ethos is being fulfilled, then they can list in our platform. And we are bringing to our audience, right? And we also have our NFT mascot. I think we are launching the most expensive NFT with a floor price of 1,000 Ether. And there are only 4 out of 5 for the first batch. The whole collection is 555. And hopefully by this Saturday, we can announce that all 4 already sold. Currently, we already sold at least 2 of them, right? And the next one, I think, is not something new, but it's very something new for us as a regulated players. Because as a regulated players, we move very, very slow but steady, right? So we are bringing a mainnet that is endorsed by the regulators, and hopefully we can do something with all other regulated players in the world, right? We will have our mainnet, which is called Titan, which is our TKX mainnet. And with this mainnet, I think, it will be quite similar with other chain you see in the industry. We support EVM compatible wallet. If you have MetaMask, you can access to our mainnet. If you can also, from TKX Explorer, see all your blockchain transactions. You can also testing with the faucet. And we have domain name services, just like ENS and others, right? Which is pretty much similar with Ethereum for now. And we are going to moving to our own L1 very, very soon, right? And I think one problem with the DeFi world, when we come to wormhole, protocol like wormhole, where we have to cross the bridge from Ethereum maybe to Solana, from Ethereum maybe to Polygon, is that there is a smart contract bug, right? And for us as a C5 player, we hope we can solve this with audited, with audited IT securities. We hope we can be your gateway also to seamlessly exchange your, different protocol coins, right? With a very, very low cost or almost 0 cost if you stake 250 coins with us, right? So I will just skip this slide. Basically, what we want to bring is that with Soundbound, technology, we hope that we can make all these assets, even that, Tokenize is a cryptocurrency exchange, Element is a different NFT platform. With southbound concept, we can link each other easily and seamlessly, right? And without need you to KYC another time. And if you have a future and option platform, you have to KYC another time. So you can save all this hassle, right? So I think, I speak a lot of things and it's very, you cannot remember everything. So before I end my presentations, maybe I just want to say the last 1 minute, right? Is that what Tokenize essentially do, right? Essentially, we want to bring Bitcoin to everyone, right? We want to bring Bitcoin to all participants in the Asia, right? So hopefully, with the last few second videos, you can remember us, Tokenize, for the next 2 years.
在哪里购买比特币
Di mana untuk membeli Bitcoin? Mua Bitcoin ở đâu?
ซื้อ Bitcoin ได้ที่ไหน
비트코인 구매처
من أين تشتري عملات البيتكوين؟ Bitcoin hindi makabili. Saan makakabili ng Bitcoin? Bitcoin kahan se khari? Bitcoinを購入する場所
Thank you, everyone. My name is Qi, and thank you for hearing my presentation. Thank you very much.